the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb early, while it was still dark, and saw that the stone had been taken away from the tomb.
These doors are barred, and all the windows fastened down. Spent the night in sleeplessness, and rose at every sound. Half in hopeless sorrow, half in fear of the day. Find the soldiers breaking through to drag us all away. Just before the sunrise, I heard something at the wall. The gate began to rattle, and a voice began to call. I hurried to the window, looked down into the streets, expecting swords and torches, and the sound of soldiers' feet. There was no one there but Mary, so I went down to let her in. John stood there beside me as she told me where she's been. She said they might have moved him in the night, but none of us know where. The stone's been rolled away, and now his body isn't there. We both ran toward the garden, and John ran on ahead. We found a stone in the empty tomb, just the way that Mary said. And the winding sheet they wrapped him in was just an empty shell. And how and where they'd taken him was more than I could tell. Well, something strange had happened there, just what I didn't know. John believed a miracle, and I just turned to go. Circumstance and speculation couldn't lift me very high, 'cause I'd seen them crucify him, and then I saw him die. Back inside the house again, the guilt and anguish came. Everything I promised him just added to my shame. When at last it came the choices, I denied I knew his name. And even if he was alive, it wouldn't be